for the infographic that I made for my project, I decided to actually make up a project that Google would start called the Google Global Initiative. This would be a large expansion where Google would actually set out a series of retailers across the country, setting a new standard for a relationship between Google and its clients. So for this, I decided to make a chart with some statistics about new employees and how one retail store was doing throughout a week from Monday to Friday, or for this chart from Monday to Sunday. And basically, this was like a bunch of made-up data that I made for how the store was doing within the week, on how much they would make on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And as you can tell, well, this chart gets a message across in terms of the numbers. You see how much they're making each day. There's a key, a legend for you to follow to kind of tell what's going on with the chart and how well the store is doing. But it's not necessarily visually appealing. There's some color there, but it's not really something that attracts you. So I kind of decided to amp it up a little bit, and I made an actual infographic. You can't really see it as well on the big screen, but basically I used a couple of principles from CRAP to actually help me with the infographic. First, it's color. With the text in the background, I made sure to use a darker color in the background to actually make the text more dominant in the picture. That way it's easier and more legible for the viewer to read. Repetition, there's kind of like a column here. Even though there's no actual, you can't really see it, there's no black line dividing the text, you can still tell that there's kind of like a kind of division between the names, and that helps him with the alignment. Using Gestalt psychology, the alignment with the text actually divides up the text because there's like invisible lines that your brain creates with the alignment of the text. And aside from that, there's also proximity. So the letters come really close together. You understand that all the data is everywhere, like in the center of the picture, and your eyes aren't really going anywhere else except for the center, and you're not going off the page. So the CRAP principles really help with the infographics. Infographics in general are just a lot better than normal charts because they bring your eye to the actual picture and what's important, and it's not just telling you what it is, it's almost appealing and telling you that you should look at the picture and also telling you what it is in the process. So thank you for listening, and that's why infographics are better than actual pictures.